Ever wonder how successful content creators manage to constantly churn out fresh content? They recycle. It's a clever approach to creating content smarter, not harder.
In this lesson, as part of our Build Your Own Content Strategy course, we'll guide you on how to strategize your content to save both time and money.
Research from the Online Marketing Institute suggests that it takes between 7 to 13 interactions for a visitor to become a qualified buyer. Imagine this: a potential buyer gets an email newsletter. They ask for more information and get a detailed email response. They're still not quite convinced about your product.
Then a sales representative reaches out, directing them to informative videos on YouTube. After watching, they visit your website to check out your FAQs. They have a conversation with your chatbot. That's 6 interactions already. You can see how quickly these interactions accumulate.
Creating content for all these interactions can be a daunting task. I hear you. This is why repurposing your content is a wise strategy.
A podcast can be transcribed into notes and transformed into an ebook. A case study can be turned into a blog post, social media post, and a YouTube video. Before you create content, consider at least 2 ways you can repurpose it. Planning to recycle and reuse content can help you decide what to create in the first place.
We've been using an editorial calendar in this course to build a content strategy. Check out the link in the description for this resource. This editorial calendar will be your guide to deciding what and where to recycle.
The editorial calendar also includes tabs for content analysis and social media analysis. Populate these with data from platforms like Google Analytics or your social media platforms. You'll want to track things like search engine rank, visitor numbers, backlinks, page views, unique visitors, and average time on page. These apply to blog posts, product pages, sale pages, articles, and anything you can track through Google Analytics or similar software.
It's crucial to set up your analytics system to track conversions. This way, you can determine how many readers clicked your call to action button and how many visitors became qualified leads.
Exactly. For instance, you might have a booking calendar at the end of a blog post. You can measure how many visitors clicked on the booking calendar and how many actually booked a call. This will give you an idea of the percentage of visitors who converted into leads and then into clients.
With this information in your editorial calendar, you can easily identify which pieces of content are performing best in terms of outcomes. And then, once you've identified this content, yep, you guessed it, you can recycle it across different platforms and repurpose it into different types of content.
You can analyze social media content in a similar way. Based on engagement metrics like shares, likes, and mentions, social media might not directly generate leads, but it does help with brand awareness, which eventually leads to qualified buyers.
And you can recycle your best posts into paid ads aimed at generating leads and sales. If you have ad analytic numbers, you can include them in your editorial calendar to track which content turned into the best performing ads.
As you strategize your content using the editorial calendar, you'll be able to evaluate what to recycle and where to recycle it on an ongoing basis. You might not notice these things at first, but they'll become clear as you plan, publish, and review your content.
Absolutely, and while recycling content is a smart way to work, there are also emerging AI tools that can save you time and money in your content strategy. And we'll explore this in our next lesson on leveraging AI for content strategy.